No one will ever just remember your name. No one will instantly make you their hero. No one will automatically give you respect just because you show up. You have to earn it.
Comcast, proud to be Broward County's new cable company.
I'm afraid of flunking out of school.
I'm afraid to go home at night. I want to feel safe.
I don't want to get in trouble with my friends.
Give me strength.
I don't want to end up in jail. Just give me a hand now.
Value me.
Hold me accountable.
Value me.
Teach me responsibility.
Give me something to hope for.
Value me.
Something to work toward.
Value me.
Value me. Please, don't close the door on us.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. While you've been watching that message, we've been levitating here in the studio. I'm now joined by Rena Lichtinger, who's going to talk about yoga from a meditative perspective. We moved Moises into the corner. He'll be returning in a moment, but this is the other side, or an other side of yoga, and we have that music again that carries us away.
Right.
Tell me about the meditative perspective.
Meditation is an art as well. Anybody can achieve it, and there are different ways of doing meditation. An active meditation will be either swimming or walking in Mother Nature, and that it's an active meditation. But the art of taking you deeper is just being courageous, not to press yourself into time, and just sit in a comfortable position, either spine straight, relaxing your shoulders, and taking a long deep breath. It's about deep breath as you exhale, and always longer in the exhalation. So what you're doing, you're focusing or concentration within rather than outside. So that's why people use namaste, their hands into their heart,
I see.
so they can focus within.
I see. So what happens is, instead of being concerned, I mean, even if it's a byproduct of, you know, your knee gets better, you know, or a pregnant woman is concerned about her delivery, this is now the spiritual aspect. So now it's the matter of assuming the postures for centering or something. For centering,
for concentration, and they call it enlightenment. What yogis are seeking in a path is to be closer to God or the Supreme. That's the belief that we are here in this earth to be detached from conditioning, and more rather to be ready to be inspired, to do good to other people, to be truthful to yourself, and to follow a path of individuality or self-realization path. So meditation is going to help you to achieve a better concentration in anything you do in your life. If you're in a seated position and you feel uncomfortable with your legs being crossed, you can always uncross them and be sitting down in a chair. Or you can be laying down just facing up in Savasana or corpse pose, and actually that is a pose of yoga. And just listening to your breath and using fixation, concentration, or superconscious mind.
What happens practically speaking? For example, you've been doing, obviously, this for meditation. What's the difference you've observed in yourself and in other people?
Oh, very good question, Stephen. I observed that I was very scattered before. I would like to be doing many tasks all at once. And I will do a very good job at doing whatever I was doing. But it was a little sense of nervousness without being acknowledging it. It's like you get tense a little bit or frustrated at times. So meditation teaches you to be patient, to allow the state of being of relaxation, not only through the posture of, let's say, 10 minutes a day, early morning or late afternoon. It will take that same sense of inner peace all throughout the day.
So that's all 10 minutes a day? Is all you have to do?
Well, you can start definitely. A beginner should start with 10 minutes a day, and then you can move to half an hour and see how you're feeling with the process. It's not about pushing yourself, but just attaining the results by trying. It's called just being, living in the moment. That's what yoga is about, linking, union, mind, body, and spirit. So therefore, if you close your eyes and you listen to soothing music, you set out like the ambience. You set up incense or a candle, you start breathing slowly, so your breath becomes a silent quieting of your mind. It's like you can picture visualization, like a quiet lake, the sun shimmering upon the water. And with these visuals, your mind just goes like, you relax. You relax.
I'm already relaxed just listening to the music.
Great.
It's good to have music, I assume.
Yes, very good to have music.
Now, now, let's say somebody is watching this program,
right,
and they say, this sounds good, I'm harried, or I have a knee injury and nothing's worked or anything. How do you start off? I mean, what do you do?
When you have any type of injury, in the yoga process, it's called pratyahara. And that is a word in Sanskrit. It's part of the process of yoga and means withdrawal of your senses. So let's say that, for instance, your knees are hurting. So all the time your attention mentally is like, oh my God, that hurts. So you're draining life force from your body. Whereas if you use a long, deep breath into calming your mind, the pain is still actively there, but you're gonna redirect your attention mentally to that area by sending prana or chi, that you can visualize just golden light or white light. That means purification. Through your breath, you take that breath to the area, visualizing that area of discomfort, and before you know it, it starts releasing the tension at the cellular level, at the muscular level. Your adrenal glands get stimulated by the pose, whatever you're doing, and then all of a sudden you feel less discomfort as before.
Now, you work with people in this. Now, what have you observed, changes that you see from somebody comes to, what's the typical, is there a typical condition that somebody comes to you in?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I have students who are beginner students and they have high cholesterol.
Really?
Yes. They have sciatic problems. They have extremely tension, I should say, some anxiety. They had problems with not concentration, to being scattered. As a matter of fact, one of my students, she suffers of vertigo. And you know that any person who does a sudden movement, they're gonna get really dizzy and kind of nauseous. So I asked her, well, just come and try the class and take it at your own level of development. So the vertigo is beginning to go away.
Really?
So medically, high blood pressure gets reduced, anxiety gets reduced, concentration gets really benefited in all the areas in their lifestyles. And mainly I see in the class I do 2 guided meditations. I really love teaching meditation.
So a guided meditation is what? You tell people to what?
Right, I verbally tell them to use strong suggestion, like relax your body, relax your shoulders.
So if I were in the class, I'd be sitting maybe in a posture like this?
Sometimes in a cross-legged position, but I like them to start just laying down on the floor. Yeah, facing up with their hands in a mudra position. This is called a mudra, index and thumb touching, because then the energy goes in a circular motion all around your body.
This is about, isn't it, the whole nature of human beings in energy fields as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is taking charge of this whole business, is it not?
Oh, definitely. So, you know, it's like where the mind goes, the breath goes. When your mind goes, your concentration goes. So if you align all of these aspects of the art of yoga, it's really beautiful process. It's really incredible. I love it.
How long does it take before people start seeing results? You know, Americans are only get meditated for so long. They're going to say, wait a minute, okay,